Hey there, this is Shauna. Welcome to Yoga Snacks. I'm with the Yoga Center Winnipeg and here to share a little bit of yoga with you. Today we're going to do some sun salutations. Yay! But let's just start centering. So take a moment, plant your feet, spread your toes, line your hips or settle into your hips, line your shoulders over your hips and your ears over your shoulders. And as you feel yourself seated here, just scan for any tension that you might be holding in your body and relax. And sometimes that's easier said than done. So let's play with that a little bit. What we're going to do is inhale, and when you inhale, tense everything up. Make everything super tense. Make an ugly, weird face. Hold, and then exhale deeply and relax everything. Let's do that again. Inhale, make yourself as tense as you can, and then and then one more time. Tightening everything up, gripping, holding, not breathing, and relax. And sometimes we do that just to find out, oh my goodness, I'm pretty tense. But, you know, sometimes it works, we let go. So let's see how things work today. So again, just scan, see where there's places that you could relax. You might feel your breathing. You might even put a hand onto your belly to help you feel your breathing. Another hand onto your chest, so that you're aware of the breath moving in the body and how generally when we breathe, there's a natural expansion on the inhale and a little bit of a contraction or a drawing in on the exhale. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, a little bit of contraction. Inhale is inspirational, alert, attentive. Exhale, softening, relaxing, resting. And just stay connected to the rhythm of the breath and how the body naturally moves. And then we're going to add some arm movements that we've done before. Inhale, arms are up, expansive. And exhale, arms come down, a little more relaxed. So we're going to bring the hands into the heart. It's a little awkward when you're on the chair. Doesn't flow smoothly, but that's okay. Inhale. Think of embracing, inspiring, looking up. Exhale, letting go, releasing, resting, grateful. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, exhale. Okay. So it's kind of hard to do a sun salute while you're seated, but we've done this a little bit before. We're going to do something, we're going to try it again. So first part is you're going to sit on the chair. Inhale, sweep your arms and look up. Exhale, fold from your hips going forward as much as you can. Don't have to go very far. Then inhale, come up, bring your hands onto your lap. Lift your chest. So you're kind of creating an arch in your back, or at least just thinking about it. Exhale, we're going to round the spine and then release forward a little bit more. Press into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, glide your hands down to your heart. Okay, it's not exactly a sun salutation, but you could certainly do that if you can't get out of your chair. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms, looking up. Exhale, going forward, hands coming down. Inhale, hands on the legs, lift the chest, look forward, maybe even up. Exhale, round the back even a little bit. Maybe you stay here, or if it feels okay, you go low. Press into your feet. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands down to your heart. And then we're going to rest for a few moments. While you rest, feel what that's like. Maybe you can already feel your blood moving, your heart pumping, feel a little bit of sparkle coming in, or fatigue. Just whatever you feel, not right, not wrong. But we're going to stand up and start to use the chair a little bit. We'll fix this little rumply yoga mat and put the chair at this one end of the mat. And then start here, facing the chair. So coming to stand. Let's bring the hands together at the heart. So when I'm standing, I'm not just standing, I'm actually paying attention to my feet. My feet are pointing straight ahead. My hips are over my heels. I'm even putting my thumbs against my breastbone so that my chest lifts. Eyes are open, feeling my breath. Steady and easy. Inhale, sweep. Looking up. Exhale, folding forward, bringing the hands onto the chair seat, or if you have a little more room to move, hands down to the chair legs. Then let's come up again. Press into the feet. Inhale. Sweep the arms, coming all the way up. Exhaling. Hands circling to the heart. And we're going to repeat. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Hands to the chair or down even to your own feet. Press into the feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Sweep and reach. Exhale, folding hands to hold the chair or the legs. If you've got a chair here, don't bump your head. Inhale, sweep your arms, come up. Exhale, hands all the way down to the heart. Okay. Fabulous. Take a moment, rest, feel your breathing, feel your heartbeat. What's the body feel like? This time we're going to add a little extra. So this time I'm going to turn to face this way just because I got a camera. You can still face the same way. So we're going to do a little bit more. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, bend your knees. That's Utkatasana. Inhale, hands to the shins or the chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on shins or chair. Exhale, bend the knees, arms come up. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, arms down. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweeping. Exhale, bending. Inhale, hands to shins or chair. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, bend the knees. Lift the chest. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, arms down. Okay. This time we're going to add a little bit more. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, half forward fold, and instead of whatever I did before, I'm going to take a big step back with my right leg. So I'm in a raised leg lunge. So this is a bit awkward for me. I need to move my front foot forward. So today I've got my right foot step back. Look how straight the leg is. Press back through your heel, let the leg be strong. That's a lunge. Now you want to make sure your chair is nice and secure. Place your hands onto your chair and step, whoa, your foot back. Come into plank with the chair. Hands hold the chair, heels press back, and then hips move all the way back. Walk your feet forward a little bit. Stretch the hips back. This pose is called downward dog with a chair. And then inhale and look forward. Step your right foot forward. So I'm going to move my left foot back a little bit. Heel lifts. Hands hold the chair. Maybe you feel your heart pumping, breath flowing, ready to salute the sun. Then, so hands support you. Step your left foot forward as you look up. Exhale, fold forward, so getting really close to the chair. Hello, chair. And then deeply bend the knees. Sweep your arms. Inhale, straighten the legs, and exhale, hands to the heart. And have a little break. Feel your breath, feel your heartbeat. Notice what this is like. Let's do this again on the other side. Inhale, sweeping. Exhale, bending your knees. Inhale, hands to chair, looking up. This time, exhale, step your left leg back. Big step or lots of baby steps. Adjust. So you're holding the chair. So you don't need to take as big a step as me, for sure. Shoulders away from your ears. Feel what this is like. Breathe. Feel. You might want your chair a little closer. Put your hands onto the seat of the chair, or sometimes it feels more stable to hold the edges of the chair. Step your leg back and shoulders over wrists. You might need to walk your feet in a little bit. Heels pressing back. Now we're going to add a little extra something. If you take your hips a little bit towards the chair, lift your chest towards the chair, look up. That's called upward dog. Big smile. Exhale, press your hips back. Separate your feet. Hands hold the chair. Downward dog. And let the sides of your body lengthen. Breathe a little bit. Stay here. And step your feet maybe a little closer together. This time, step your left foot forward, close to the chair. Right leg is back. I've got my heel lifted. Depends how far your leg back is. Far back your leg is. Lift your chest. Smile. And then step your foot forward. Look up. Exhale. Fold to the chair. Inhale, sweep your arms, come all the way up. Oh, I think I forgot something. And exhale, glide your hands down to your heart. Okay. So one of the neat things about sun salutes is there's so many different types. You get to change them up a little bit. So you've probably learned different types if you've done yoga before. So I'm going to do one without the chair. If you want to do this, you want to follow along, you want to keep the chair, you just basically do everything we just did, but with the chair. I'm going to have blocks instead. So it gets a little bit more interesting, I guess, a little bit more vigorous as you go lower. So this time, hands to the heart. Feet are nice, comfortable hip distance. If you don't have blocks, we can do this without too. Inhale, sweep your arms and look up. Exhale, fold from the hips, bend the knees if you need to, but if you don't, then straighten the legs and hands come onto the floor or blocks or hold your legs. Inhale and look up. Your fingertips could be on your blocks, your chair. Exhale, hands coming down Bend your knees, get your hands right down to the floor, and then walk both legs back. So a little bit different than last time. Shoulders are over the wrists. Press back through your heels. Reach forward through your head. This one's called plank. If you need modified plank, as with your knees down, that's always great. From here, either way, we're going to touch the knees down, bend the elbows, take your chest and your face to the floor, stretch your legs along the floor, lift your head, your shoulders, your chest, look up, and then come down. Press into your hands. Let's go up through the hands and the knees. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips. Come into downward dog. From the downward dog, walk your feet to your hands. Walk your hands to your feet. Fold from your hips. Press into both feet. Inhale, sweep your arms. And exhale. Glide your hands down to your heart. And then just rest for a few moments. Feel the breath, feel the heartbeat. Okay. So we're going to go do half a sun salute, again, to go down to the floor. So hands can come back to the heart. Pressing into your feet, inhale, sweep your arms, look up. Exhale, arms open, fold, hands to the floor or the chair, your legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale with your hands on the chair or the floor. Walk your feet back, come to this plank position. This will be a little more awkward if you're using the chair. I think it's better just to come down. But if you're in plank, touch your knees down and then lower yourself all the way to the mat. And here is where we're going to change things up a little bit. So bring your elbows forward till your elbows are under your shoulders. Fingers are spread. And press your hands into the mat. This is called Sphinx pose. The legs are just a little bit active, so if you reach through your toes, it helps to protect your lower back. Collarbone rolls up and shoulders are broad. Feel your breathing. This is a good place to stay, but some people might like to straighten their arms, so in that case, you straighten your arms. Just feel if it's pinching in your back, then go back to your elbows. You can even walk your hands forward more if that would be good. And otherwise, being here, feeling the breath, relaxing. And then we're going to go all the way down. You can turn your head one way or the other, rest. You might feel your breathing, your heart beating. Could bend your knees and rock the knees from side to side. Okay. And then, come up. So press your hands into the mat, lift up. So we did this the other day, it was child pose. So this time try your toes together, your knees wider apart. If you can sit your feet, sit your hips back to your feet, do that, and then fold forward. Rest your head to the floor or to a block. So this one can be hard on the knees. A nice alternative actually to it would be to sit up onto your chair, have your feet there, fold forward, resting on your elbows, or even resting over the legs. So you choose that if you need. Otherwise, if you're happy on the floor, let's stay here for a couple breaths. Okay. To sit up, you just sit up and sweep your legs out along the floor. Give the legs a little shake. And then sit cross-legged. So this is called Sukhasana. I've got my right leg in front of the left. You can have the legs a little bit forward, or if it's more comfortable to tuck back, either is fine. But if you're falling back, if your back is sore, any of those things, it's great to sit up onto a height. So maybe a cushion or a blanket could work here. We're going to sit up onto a blanket. Happy to sit cross-legged. I've got and I'm going to turn to face you because I'm on TV. You're going to put your right hand onto the floor and your left arm stretching over your head. Open the side of the body. It's not important how far you go. Just give the spine a stretch, opportunity to feel your breath. Then inhale and come up, turn to your right and twist. Maybe even looking over your right shoulder a little bit. Then inhale and untwist. In the spirit of the sun salutation, you could be on your fingertips or your hands behind you. Lift your chest, look up. And then as you exhale, use your hands to help you move forward, coming forward a little or a lot. So however much you're comfortable, even if it's just the idea of going forward. And then inhale. Come all the way up. Change your leg cross. Sit for a moment. Side bend to your left or your other side, whatever you didn't do. Hold and breathe. Then inhale, come all the way up, turn to your left. Then untwist, come onto your fingertips or your hands support you, lift your chest, look up. And then from here, you can go forward, rounding your back a little, support yourself with your hands. And then inhale, come all the way up. Okay, so let's lie down and come onto your back. Here, since it's been a very active class, we're going to keep this a little bit active. Feet are pointing straight ahead. Well, let me move a little bit there. And your hands are beside you. As you inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms, come up. And as you exhale, lower down. And we're going to do that two more times. Once, arms up, hips down. This next time, actually, we're going to do it a little bit different. So you're going to press into your feet, lift your hips, keep the hips lifted, but bend your elbows, bring your arms beside you, and press into your feet. It's not important how much the hips lift, but think of taking the hips to the sky. Pressing into your feet. Hold for a few breaths. And then as you're ready, you're going to lower your back down slowly, 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 like your back is melting. Rest. Do absolutely nothing. Here, as you're starting to do nothing, you might want to put your blanket or some block or foam piece under your head. Straighten your legs one by one. Start to let the whole body rest. So let go of all of the effort. Absolutely nothing to do here. If you found it helpful in the beginning, maybe just once, tense everything up while you're lying here. Hold it, tighten up, grip, and then deep exhale, maybe sigh the breath out the mouth. Let yourself rest. Absolutely nothing left to do. Stay here for a little while, just feeling your breath, feeling the different sensations within the body, taking every moment in, feeling your own vibrancy and life. So feeling that sense of restedness, peace. Can stay here resting as the class ends. And then I'm going to just bring my hands together at the heart, wish you a wonderful week, a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you for joining in this time together.